Everybody, my name is Dr. Steve Wallace. I'm going to be your instructor for ECore Pre-Calculus this semester. This video is meant to give you an overview about the course and how to navigate our D2L class page. So once you go into GoView, you'll try to find your courses. Okay, you may need to click on View All Courses and find it. Once you find the right one, pin it so that it's always first thing you see. Anyway, this is us right here. Click on here. Then it'll show our class. I'm going to put announcements at least once a week here in the very in our homepage. That'll let you know what you're supposed to do for that week or any other important announcements. First thing to remember is during the first week you have to complete the attendance verification items, which include an introduction in the discussions forum called discussion introductions and the mandatory attendance quiz. Got to do those by the end of the first week, Friday the first week. You also need to click on content and find start here items. So you'll click welcome and you'll go through these videos and read through these things. It will also ask you to read the syllabus. Here's how you can click to get to the syllabus. Here's the syllabus. You need to read this in its entirety and understand it. Send me an email using the email in D2L right here if you have any questions. The other thing that we're going to be using a lot of in here is Newton. You get to Newton from any of the lessons under learning activities. Here. So the first thing you'll want to maybe try is the pre-assessment. Click on here and it'll automatically take you to Newton, and you'll need to work through these items, including your homework. These are graded. They have due dates. Okay, try to stick to the due dates. As note that a lot of them are due on the same day. That doesn't mean you need to do them on that day. That just means they're due right before the corresponding exam that content is having you practice. So, for instance, another thing that you'll need to keep track of is the calendar. This will tell you everything you need to be doing. This is a suggested calendar. So lesson 1.1, I want you to do that during the first week, and you should try to complete the lesson 1.1 homework in Newton by the end of this suggested period, or else you might be falling behind. The Newton exams, the online exams, they have due dates that are strict. You can do the exams at any time up until that ending day. All of the homework for the material that's covered in that exam are going to be due at the same time. So you can work on those as much as you need to until you complete them, and then you'll do the exam. Make sure you do the exam before the due date. You get 2 tries. and the best of those 2 tries will be the one I record. Also having to do with this thing, the assignments are not a set number of items. If you get a lot of the problems right in a row, then you'll master the subject quicker. For some topics that are foreign to you, it might take a little longer to do the assignment. So do not wait until the last minute to start some of these homeworks. Let's see if I can preview it. Here's sort of what they look like. So you have a problem, and then you type in the answer. If you get it right, and you go on to another one that's similar or maybe different. As you complete enough of these for the artificial intelligence here to say that you've mastered that learning outcome, then you will be closer to getting 100% on the assignment. Once you master the assignment, you get 100%, and it goes directly to your gradebook in D2L. That's the other thing I want to show you. Okay, so when you go to assessments, click on grades. That's where your grades will be. Your official course grade will be in this gradebook. Very last thing, there's one proctored assessment. It is the midterm. If as per ECore rules, if you do not complete a proctored examination during the semester, no matter what your course grade is, you will get an F. You have to complete the proctored midterm exam. More information will be given to you closer to that time, but we're going to be using ProctorU or other affiliates to use for your proctored exams. The exam, or the midterm and the final exam, are actually in D2L and not in, so they're in here. So under assessments, you would go to quizzes to find those. They are not in Newton, but all your other assignments are in Newton. Lastly, every week I will be basically taking attendance in an interesting way. You must complete at least one discussion post per week. The week starts on Sunday and ends on a Saturday. It does not have to be these topics that I put here. You can write about anything that you're working on in the class. It has to be a substantive post. You just have to do one per week to get credit for that. That week's weekly check-in. That's part of your participation grade. The other part of your participation grade has to do with something called the math learning project. These activities are short, but they have specific deadlines that will not be extended. So you need to do them when they open and complete them as the directions say, and then you will get a higher participation grade. Anyway, I'm looking forward to meeting all of you virtually through our introductions discussion. So right here, the discussion introductions, you'll want to do that very soon, since that's part of the attendance verification assignments. I'll be looking to see you, and once again, if you have any questions, go ahead and email me right there. Bye.